For those that know me, it won't be of any shock when I say that I am a brown thumb. That's right, every plant in my garden quivers in fear when I pull my gumboots out and step out into the garden. I remember one time I had decided that I was going to grow potatoes. They were supposed to be easy and fun to grow, so why not? I went out and got some wire fencing, some straw and some soil, and of course, some potatoes to go and grow. I built this potato tower, and slowly as the shoots protruded from the soil, and with consistent watering, I would add more straw around the sides to act as the wall, and then more soil on top under the plant, until the plant, had reached the top of the tower. Then the waiting game started, waiting for the green shrubbery part to brown and wilt. It just so happened that at the time of its wilting, Kerry's brother and his family were over. So I thought that Malachi and his 3 cousins could go and have some fun exploring for potatoes. Man, they loved it. Pulling down this great big potato tower, digging through the dirt, finding worms, and now at the start I had planted 3 potatoes. So I was expecting dozens and dozens and dozens of them. You know how many they found? 5. 5 measly tiny potatoes. I told you, brown thumb. But I learnt a valuable lesson that day. You reap what you sow. You see, the type of potatoes I planted were the type that don't produce a large crop. Plus, I must have done something wrong, clearly. 5 potatoes. The same goes for many parts of our lives, and Peter is communicating this to his audience regarding their faith. You reap what you sow. Let me explain. Actually, in fact, let Peter explain. He writes, "In the past there arose false prophets among God's people, just as there will continue to be false teachers who will secretly infiltrate in your midst to divide you, bringing with them their destructive heresies. They will even deny the master who paid the price for them, bringing swift destruction on themselves. Many will follow immoral lifestyles. Because of these corrupt false teachers, the way of the truth will be slandered. They are only out for themselves, ready to exploit you for their own gain through their cunning arguments. Their condemnation has been a long time coming, but their destruction does not slumber or sit idly by, for it is sure to come." There are lots of things and people in this world that want to point you in the wrong direction. There has been since the beginning of time. Just look at Adam and Eve being deceived by the serpent. So we must be careful in what and who we choose to get our guidance from. I love the advice from Proverbs 4, which says, "Listen carefully, my dear child, to everything that I teach you, and pay attention to all that I have to say. Fill your thoughts with my words until they penetrate deep into your spirit. Then, as you unwrap my words, they will impart true life and radiant health into the very core of your being. So above all, guard the affections of your heart, for they affect all that you are. Pay attention to the welfare of your innermost being, for from there flows the wellspring of life. Avoid dishonest speech and pretentious words. Be free from using perverse words, no matter what. Let us all choose to be guided by the one who gave it all for us and wants nothing but the best for us, and that's Jesus." Here is our question of the week. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry. And that's Ephesians 4:26. In what ways is this good or bad advice? God bless you, my friends, and we'll see you again soon.